Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new Funded Trader interview. And today we have Dr. Antoine with us, and he has withdrawn over $18,000 with Blue Guardian. And today is going to reveal to us a little bit behind the strategy that he uses to trade and make such amazing profits with prop firms. So welcome to our little show here.
Thank you.
So I wanted to chat a little bit about kind of how you got started trading. What's your background before you got started trading?
Yeah, well, I'm Master of Science in Computer Science, and I have PhD in Business Administration. I started trading in 2016. I started with crypto and moved to Forex in mid 2018. Of course, I had some hard time first, like everyone, and then I started to get on the right track.
Okay. And what made you kind of make the move from trading crypto so much to kind of moving more into the Forex and CFDs kind of space?
Yeah, it was the manipulation of the crypto, like one guy can move up or down the market, and then I saw
Yes.
in Forex it was more stable for me. This is it, the main reason.
And did you kind of find that things improved immediately when trading, changing to Forex, or did it come like with its own challenges and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, sure. I started also with a demo account and I was checking, I was checking the water first, what's happening. There's many pairs. I start to trade with the euros and then moved to US 30. It was a bit hard there. Then to gold, And for the crypto, I like the technology because it's my field, but I don't like to trade in crypto. Now it's more stable in Forex and gold.
What would you say, the main benefit, other than it being more stable? Do you think that there's more of like a, let me say, it's more of like a predictability type thing? You can kind of collect more data on it as, these, for example, crypto coins haven't been around necessarily as long as, currencies have been around. And perhaps, like you said, like there's manipulation with pumping and dumping on certain coins and stuff like that. Would you say that, some people would say that there's still a lot of manipulation on, Forex in general with, big banks and that kind of stuff. What's your take on that?
First, you will not wake up tomorrow and you won't find euro, let's say, but you can wake up and some coin disappeared, like many. And second, you have, the calendar, the economic calendar. You can check for the week what's happening when there's news, high impact, low impact. This is big plus, For the crypto, it's too much different, and I just don't like to trade it.
Right. And in terms of like prop firms, how did you end up like finding out about prop firms? Did you go straight into it, or did you first start trading with normal like Forex brokers and stuff like that?
Yeah, sure. I started with demo account like 2, 3 months, 4 months. Then I used like small real account because you need to put your emotions in the test. You cannot stay on the demo, but small amount. If you put large amount, your emotions start to play. Then I was trading a real account. I used bigger account, and there it was a bit hard because I lost, then win, then lost. And when you start to lose your own money, it's something hard. You want to quit, and you think this is a scam. I want to stop trading. This is not okay. This was a part, and when you get to this level, or you quit, or you should push yourself forward. This is it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I say. There is like a breaking point that you get to eventually where you either have to decide, I'm either going to quit or I'm going to keep pushing and see what happens next, And yes, maybe it doesn't work out. And maybe on the other end, you've really failed, but there comes a point of like no return where you have to decide, like, I'm either going to go for it or, I'm just going to flake out and basically try something else. But what I wanted to ask, in terms of going to prop firms and stuff like that, what do you think, in your opinion, is the benefit to trading with prop firms? And have you traded with a lot of different prop firms in the past? What was your journey like moving from trading regular brokers to trading with prop firms?
Yeah, sure. I was funded in 7 prop firms, and I did not lose the challenges. Some prop firms just they vanished. I had like 700K in one prop firm, it just disappeared. And the benefit of the prop firm is that you're not risking your own money, and you pay something little, like for 2,000, 200K account, you're paying something small and you're getting this big amount. And you don't have this fear, I'm gonna lose my money. When I was trading my own money, it was like even 20, 50K or 100K, you have this fear. You want to close your trade before your profit, before your target. You're always afraid to do something what is right. Your strategy is okay, but your emotions start to play. In the prop firm, it's a bit different. It's a bit like a demo account, like, okay, like we pay 100K, it's nothing, $500 or 300 when you have like some promotions, like Blue Guardian, they're making some promotions. And your fear is different here. You don't have the same fear. You start to be relaxed. This is not your money, but you're making big profit, like 200K account. If you make only 1%, 1% is $2,000, And I always tell everyone, this 200K account, you have like a drawdown, let's say 20K. How much time do you need to get this 20K? It's hard to get. They're giving you this 200K for nothing, like $1,700. And I saw on the video, like someone, the Blue Guardian, have like 6 million. 6 million. 6 million he was making, he was telling, I make only 1% per week. 1%, man, like 1%
Yeah,
per week. Yeah, this
yeah,
is the big idea of the prop firm, and
exactly.
everything is different.
Yeah, that was Andrew NFX. He's got 6 million in funding, and
Yes.
yeah, that guy's on a whole nother level. To get that much funding is absolutely crazy, and to think like, I think the big thing as well is when you're just trading with a broker account and you don't have a ton of capital at your disposal, it's like starting at the bottom of a very, very tall mountain, because you've got this small amount of money and you have to turn it into something big. Whereas when you are trading with a prop account, you start with a small amount of money that you can turn into a big amount of money if you just follow the rules, pass the challenge, and get funded. And it seems so much more realistic because, again, making a couple of percent per month is actually realistic with trading, whereas turning a very small account into a big account is not very realistic in a small period of time. But if you spend like a month, 2 months getting funded, I mean, the amount of leverage you get for what you're spending it's absolutely crazy. Personally, I would struggle to have become profitable and make and do as well as I have without prop firms. Really, like just the mentality switch, like you're saying, it's totally different. It's a totally different mentality that you have when you're trading with a prop firm. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the way that you trade. What pairs do you trade, and kind of like how would you briefly describe the methodology that you use to approach your analysis around trading?
Okay, I had different methods and many, and then I'm stuck with a simple strategy now. I'm using the support and resistance, supply and demand, and the breakouts. That's it. Some engulfing, some stuff like this only. And the risk management is the big thing that's helping me going through my trades.
Okay. How
Nothing
do you?
special. no SMC, no nothing, man. It's all, it's all schools and strategies, and your brain will be like, you don't need all this. Something simple, it will work for you. That's it.
And how do you approach risk management with your strategy?
For every trade, it's like 1 to 3 or 1 to 2. It's enough for me. Like stop loss is like 25, 30 pips, and take profit is 60, 90. Sometimes it's 30. I'm enough. It depends. Most important, I'm not risking too much. Like every trade like 0.25, maybe like this.
Are you risking a certain percentage per trade, or are you just going based on kind of like your sizing and experience with sizing?
Yeah, it's not the same. Of course, it's not the same. Every trade, it's different for me. It's what
Yeah.
I'm seeing in the market, and you need all the experience, and you will start to understand that. No, here I should take like this. Here I should. I have like sniper entry here. I have like I don't know, like magnet points. I can take this trade. I can risk a bit more. You should take this chance, but you should stick with your stop loss. You should not let the loss run. Some people, they don't wait for their profits, but they wait for their losses, and then they lose their accounts.
And how do you approach passing challenges versus, managing live accounts? Do you trade them completely differently?
Look, man, what changed my mind is the prop firms. Now, when how can you describe a good trader now? Like if he's passing prop firms challenges and he's profitable, for me, for myself, this is a good trader. Because on their live accounts, I can see people like losing 50% from their account, 50, 60, 70%, and they say that's okay to lose 80%. No, that's not okay. Now, when I'm trading like the live account, and I'm using the same strategy like in the prop firms, it's much better. I'm more relaxed. I'm losing 5%. I'm okay. I'm 1%. I close, and next, it's so much different. And the prop firm will teach you how to manage your risks and everything.
So do you generally become more aggressive when you're trying to pass a challenge, or versus when you are trading a live funded account? So for example, once you're funded, do you kind of slow down on risk, or do you trade them both kind of the same?
Yeah, before I was little bit aggressive with some prop firms. Like I want to finish, this one, and most of the time when I start to use bigger lots like this, you lose. And if you have good entries, you can make this method like, okay, I will risk like, let's say 3%, and I will get like 7% or 6%. 6-7%, you almost pass the challenge. You can make something like this if you want to make it quick. You can do this, but for me, it's not healthy. I start to now, if I'm passing some challenge, I'm using this same methodology, like it's a funded account.
And
But
do you trade your accounts individually, or do you kind of like take the same trades across them all? Or are you taking different trades on different accounts?
yeah, sometimes like this, sometimes like this. It's different days. No, now I see I cannot just trade from one account to another account. No, I'm using the same entries for all accounts. Sometimes no, I see some setup is good for me here. I will change it there, or something like this. It's not always the same.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of like diversify your trades across the accounts a little bit so that you can kind of not be fully exposed on just one trade, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. For me, that was a big thing when I realized as well that you can take different trades on different days on different accounts. And then, on one account, maybe you want to wait for payday, put it one side and wait for payday. That was a big change in my mentality. And with prop firms as well, if one account is down and another account is up, then, you can still go and take the money from the account that's up, and it hasn't been taken away from because of the other account that's down. So you can be $1,000 up on one account and $1,000 down on another account, and you can still withdraw $1,000. If it is a normal broker account, you couldn't do that.
Exactly, exactly. And you can buy like 4 or 5 accounts, like 25K. Okay, if you're passing, okay, from this 5 accounts, you can pass 2 accounts, or 1 account, or whatever. But if you're having, let's say, 100K, 1 account, you blow it, it's finished. You can make this diversity also.
What would your advice be to those who are struggling to pass prop firm challenges right now?
Yeah, most of the mistakes that I see, that they want to finish fast. There is nothing like this. I want to finish fast. Like it's more of gambling, or I hit or I don't hit it. So I tell them they should go slowly and they should learn, because this funded account, when it's funded, especially when you are in the second level. Okay, you finish level one. The second level, they start to be more. They want to finish it fast. No, go slow. Go slow, because they think they are there. You're not there. It's more easy, and they want to pass it. Many people fail on phase two. They should be slow, like it's a funded account. And once they should think that they're having with their hand like 20K or 50K or 100K, they will find a hard time to get this money. This is like a treasure. So they should treat it very well and very cautious.
And what do you think, when you were struggling kind of to break into trading and become profitable, what do you think your big kind of aha breakthrough moment kind of was that kind of made you start realizing, I can be profitable with this. This is a plan that can work. What was that kind of realization that helped you become profitable?
Okay, man. First, the big losses, and there is this fake gurus, and I started to hand money to this guy and this guy, and I'm the best, and they start to lose this money, and I was watching, and there is real people who are making money in this industry, and I saw that I had a good strategy, and then I realized the strategy is okay, it's working, but there is something in the mentality. Even though, like, if I wake up in the morning and let's say I'm upset 2 or 3 times, and I trade, it's going negative. If I'm very happy and I win a trade, I'm risking more. I'm losing my account, and by this I realized that no, I should control myself. You should be like a robot. Like your feelings should kind of shut down, and you should not, like in life, when you want to make a decision, you should not be very happy. The second day you will wake up, oh, what did I do? And you should not be angry in the same time. If you're angry, you will take a very bad decision. Same. It magnifies your life. The trading, it does this. If you are a calm person, this is your personality in the trading. And when I start to realize this, and I controlled my emotions, and I was not searching for money. Even though if you are searching for money in the trade, I want money now, you will lose everything. You should be okay and start trading. Should have your business, your work, you have money, and you should trade. Like, I don't care about money. I'm trading just to win my trades, to be okay. I'm not thinking about money, this fast money. And after this, I started to be profitable, like month after month, and I found myself in trading.
And what do you think helped you the most in terms of detaching from that, kind of scarcity mindset of, I need to make money, I need to win this trade. You're focused on the outcome of things. So again, like, how did you detach from that emotional part of trading? What do you think your biggest tip would be to someone who's struggling to detach from emotions with trading?
Yeah, first, what the problem is, this, like I told you, these gurus, that all my life I was working, very hard. I was 26 years and I had my Lamborghini with my own money, And I had this mentality, like I don't look up to anyone, don't look up to anyone, don't look down to anyone. So my strategy with my emotions, when I shut down my emotions, is start to work. If you want to detach from this, you should not think about it. You should not think, oh, this guy, he have a supercar and nice life, and they're posting, most of them, like I think like 95% they're fake. And you see after they're selling courses and they're selling signals, this was a big minus, you know. And I looked like, no, there's something wrong, and I can't do this. So I cut everything. I focused on myself only and only myself. And after this, I saw that there is results. And you know, numbers, they never lie. When you have numbers, they never lie. They never show their losses. They only show, you know, the demo accounts and all this stuff. So this was the big point.
And, you know, with all of these kind of gurus in the space right now that are all using demo accounts and kind of, you know, just flexing the lifestyle and then making money off of courses, how do you go about finding a good, reliable place to learn trading from? And like, what do you look for? You know, if somebody's starting out right now, how would you advise them to be educated and avoid learning from people that are, you know, fake gurus like that?
Yeah, you know, the internet is free, man. Internet is free. Water is free. They should, yeah, you can learn the basics everywhere. Like, I can make you a master in trading, like, you can master anything in maybe 1 year, okay? You can know this. But the important thing is that you can make money. Most of these gurus, that if you tell him, okay, sit today, tomorrow, show me how you are trading, or show me live trades, they cannot trade, you know, they're unable to trade. Um, so you should not look into these people. They're all the traders, the new traders, they start to look in the wrong way. You know, for me, I start to sit on my computer like every night. You need to watch the market. Like, you cannot watch the market for 1 month and tell me I will be profitable. You cannot be. It's impossible. You did not see Corona. You know, you did not see some big events. You saw something small and you're trading. Maybe something you started today. Okay, let's say a new trader is starting today, and he's trading. There is nothing happened. Everything is normal, and suddenly something happened in the market. He did not see this coming. He don't have the experience. So you should watch the market for a long time. Like every day, you should check the market, what's happening, everything, the news. You know, 1, 2, 3 months, 1 year. It can take you 2, 3 years to be profitable. This is not something easy, but it's the best thing in the world. You know.
Do you think that everybody has what it takes to become a trader if they worked hard enough? Or do you think just like some people aren't cut out for it?
Yeah, it's about the mentality. You know, if as I mentioned before, if you're an angry person, sorry, and if you're like you cannot control yourself, it's impossible. Impossible. You will trade with your emotions, with revenge. I lost this trade. I will make revenge. I want to double it. And if you're very happy at the same, you should be stable in your mind. You should be stable and you shouldn't have problems. And if you have a bad day, just don't trade, man. You know, if you don't trade in any day, it's always a winning day. If you're trading and you have these emotions, it will never work.
Yeah, so like in terms of someone, like I said, someone getting into it, they should really just focus on just teaching themselves, and the internet is free, right? I think as well, learning by yourself forces you to kind of become resilient because, again, like some people just want things done for them already. And I think that's the big problem. They kind of fall into that trap of gurus because gurus offer them everything done for them. We'll take the trades, you can just follow us. And it's not that easy. You need to go through everything. You need to go through the hard times first and build up the resilience with that. And I think that learning yourself with what's on the internet is also important, but also everyone's different. So trying to learn from someone else and exactly how they do something is not necessarily going to work for you, because everyone's brain is different. And so everybody requires a slightly different strategy. So if you learn methodology from lots of different people, you can kind of piece together something that works best for you. And I get a lot of flack as well for sometimes changing the strategy that I trade. But it's because I, as a person, change, and the way my life works changes. I don't want to necessarily trade the exact same session for the rest of my life. And so, you have to evolve, and market conditions change as well. And, what sometimes works for some period of time doesn't always work for a longer period of time. But I think that in general, a lot of people are just chasing something new all the time with strategies. And so I think that, finding a strategy that works for you and sticking with it and kind of modifying that strategy, not necessarily jumping to another strategy completely, is what is really helpful, So I would say, in terms of trading and, getting started with trading, what do you think is the best path for someone getting started with trading? Do you think that they need to, like I said, do you think that, firstly, you said not having a mentor is potentially also good because so many of them are full of nonsense. Did you learn from someone, or did you also just teach yourself?
No, I teach myself by myself because I was checking some mentors and gurus, but they're not profitable, man. They're not profitable by themselves. It's always fake. Even when there is like some gurus, like very known gurus, they have their own broker, and man, they're always, when they're online, they're losing, offline, they're winning, and after you can see they're changing with the trade is in loss, and second day it's winning. They're changing in the
Yeah,
broker. It's
yeah.
so this is not okay. I teach myself, and I was okay with my I told you, with my mentality, and I was checking the market every day. I'm making back test every day. I'm making this back test, every day, even in the weekends. So I'm making my own EA, as you were saying, and this is correct. The market condition always changes, and you should always adapt with the market. And I'm always dynamic. I'm not fixed to something. Oh, this is it. No, I always change. I change in my EA. Why do you think that you go to the marketplace and you buy some EA, $1, 2, 3,000, $40,000, and it's working? That second week, it failed. Why? Because the market is changing. It's dynamic. So I'm always updating. Every day I'm learning something. I know I will keep on learning. It's not the end. You have to learn every day. You have to watch the market, and for the new traders, they don't know this. They're taking only the basics. Like, okay, let's take the double top and the double bottom. If it's breaking here, you buy or you sell. No, it's not like this. You should be dynamic. There is many other confluence. You should check, and these people are only selling courses, and the newcomers. Okay, this is the course. Oh, this is the guy. He should be good. He have followers. He have broker. He have no. You should forget all about this, and you should focus on yourself. Believe in yourself, and first of all, you should not think about the money. This is the most important. You should have some work. You're making money from this work, and then you should trade. You should second control your emotions. You should not be happy. You should be upset when you are trading. You should know what is your stop loss. Let's say I'm losing 1%. If I lost $1,000, I know I'm okay because I know I will lose this. But if you don't know your loss, like 1,000, let me move the stop loss. It's 2,000. Let me move a little bit further. 3,000. Here you will never be profitable. This is the most three important advice. So advices for the new traders.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Antoine. It was very good chatting with you. I think all of the people watching this will have learned a lot from your experience. You've got really great results, and I mean, it shows with your withdrawals with Blue Guardian. And to many withdrawals to come. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
thank you very much for chatting with us.
Thank
So
you. Thank you, Blue Guardian. Thank you, Ethan.
cool. Thank you very much, man. So to everybody
And
watching,
by the
thank you
way,
for
sorry, you
watching.
have sorry. By the way, you
Yeah.
have a very very good team, man. All the CEO, COO, everyone. They're amazing people, and your support is super nice. You know, this is by experience. I was trading with 7 different prop firms, and the withdrawal was very fast, like 1 2 days. Everything was smooth, and really, I appreciate your work. Keep on.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much, man. So to everybody watching, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next trader interview. Cheers.
You. Bye bye. See you.
Right. Cool. Thank you very much, man. That was a good one.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Cool. Cheers.
Cheers. Bye
Thanks for
bye.
chatting. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Bye bye.
Bye.